Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, so welcome back to me, Amelia Chuhini. So today I would like to tell you how to solve types and understanding error messages in Python. So this agenda is first, what is error and exceptions? Second is types of errors in Python. And the last one is understanding error messages. So what is errors and exception? So errors, it means like a problem in a program due to which of the program will stop the execution. And for the exception is a raised when some internal events occur which changes the normal flow of the program. Next. So types of errors in Python, there are three. First is syntax error, the second one is runtime error, and the last one is semantic error. So in understanding error messages is there are many. So first there is system error, indentation error, key error, name error, type error, value error, and zero division error. So first we go to the first error. It is system error. So system error is raised by the parser when a syntax error is encountered. So what can happen? First, because of misspelled reserved keywords, missing quotes, missing required spaces, missing operators, invalid usage of blocks, example like if, else, and loops, invalid variable declarations, and the last one is invalid function definition or calls. Next, you can go to the code.
So, how to solve this problem? IDs that understand Python syntax can be used as they highlight lines containing the problem. It could be fixed before code is executed. If a syntax error occurs after execution, the traceback can be inspected to detect where the issue exists in code. Here, it can be seen that the issue exists in line 2. When this line is inspected, it should be clear that the error occurred because of missing quotes in the string. When these missing quotes are added, the syntax issue is fixed. Print quotes learns let's learn Python.
Okay, next you can go see the second error. It is indentation error. So indentation error is raised when there is an incorrect indentation when the spaces or tabs are not placed properly. So what it can happen because it creates ambiguity and missed indentation for compound statements like if, for, while, and etc. Okay, we can go to the example of the code. Okay, next you can go to the example of the code.
Okay, next we go to the second error. It is indentation error. For example, we make for in range of 10, then we print the E. And the result is error. Indentation error expected in indented block after 4 statement on line 3. So how we just solve this problem? We just added tabs because it will be like more the print is outside of the 4. So yeah, we just added tab or space.
Okay. Next, we can go to the third error. It is index error. So index error is raised if index to sequence is out of bound or outside. So we can go to the example of the code.
Okay, the next error is the index error. For example, we just make a list and there are 10, the value is 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. So in list, we have to count for the 10 is equal is index 0. So we just print the list, the index of 5, and actually for the 10 is index 0, 20 is index 1. So the result, the output is traceback most recent call last, and the list index out of range. So we can solve this problem by calling the index that only exists in the list. For example, print list 4. So the output is 50.
Okay, next we can go to the next error. It is key error. So key error is raised when a mapping key is not found in the set of existing keys of the mapping. So this is the most common mapping is the dictionary.
So the next error is a key error. Here's an example of Python key error raised when trying to access a dictionary item that does not exist. Employees and have a one is a Mandy. The second one is Sophie, and the third one is John. And then I print the employees with the index of 4, but it will be error. How we solve this problem? We just see the data that already we definite in the bracket.
Next, you can go to the next error. It is name error. So name errors is raised if non-existent identifier used. Why it can happen? Because a variable is not created until a value is assigned to it, and the variable is spelled incorrectly, or if is it accessed before it has been defined.
So the next error is a name error that so in here the x is defined first by being assigned a value before it is used in the range bracket function. The above code like the executed successfully producing the correct output as expected.
Next, you can go to the next error. It is type error. So type error is a raised when wrong type of parameter is sent to a function. So why it happened? Because performing an operation between two incompatible data types, passing an incorrect type to a built-in function, calling a non-callable object. The fourth one is incorrect list index type, and the last one is because of iterating on a non-iterative value. Okay, next we can go to the code.
So the next error is a type error. So this example like the string, my underscore string is attempt to be added to an integer, my underscore integer, since addition cannot be performed between these two types. A type error is raised. And the error is, yeah, type error can only calculate string or integer. So how to fix to avoid type errors in Python? The type of an object should be checked before performing an operation. This can help ensure that the object type is appropriate for the operation and if the operation is supported by the object. If the operation is unsupported by the type of if or if the type is inappropriate for the operation, a message can be displayed to pass the proper type. Using the above approach, a check can be added to the earlier example. So here our check is performed to ensure that both variables attempt to be added are integers. If one of them is not an integer, a message is displayed and the error is avoided.
Okay, for the next error is a value error. So value error is a raised when parameter has invalid value. Can happen if the value is invalid for a given operation or if the value does not exist.
So the next error is a value error. So the example a negative integer is passed to the math.sqrt function. Since the function expects a positive integer, running the above code raises a value error. So how to fix it? To resolve the failure error in Python code, a try except block can be used. The lines of the code that can throw the failure error should be placed in the try block. An except block can catch the handle and handle the error. Using the above approach, the previous example can be updated to handle the error. Here, a check is performed for the failure error using try except block. When the above code is executed, the except block catches the failure error and handles it, producing the following output.
Okay, next you can go to the code. Okay, so the last error that I want to mention it is zero division error. So it is because occurs in Python when a number is timed to be divided by zero. So okay, next you can go to the code.
So the next error is a zero division error. In the example, a number A is attempted to be divided by another number B, whose value is zero, leading to a zero division error. So how to fix the zero division error can be avoided using a conditional statement to check for a denominator or divisor of a zero before performing the operation. The code in the earlier example can be updated to use an if statement to check if the denominator is zero. So this is running the above code procedures, the correct output as expected. So a try except block can be used to catch or handle this error if the value of the denominator is not known beforehand. So surrounding the code in the try except blocks like the above allows the program to continue execution after the exception is encountered.
Okay, I already explained the last error, so I think that's all from my tutorial how to solve the problems in Python like error and exception messages. So I hope it be useful for all of you that have to solve the error in Python. And I think that's all from my tutorial. And thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.